One of the nice things about Breeze is how customizable it is on the front end, so you can design really unique and custom user experiences. But you also have quite a bit of control on the back end as well. So let's have a look at how you can configure this section of the software to make it easier for your staff when they're running Breeze. So we have these shortcuts up here, and this is what you get as default. And I don't think that useful as a default set. So we've got, for example, printer setup, which is probably okay. The photo booth wizard, however, you're probably not running the wizard all the time. So do we really want that? Probably not. And print layout's probably okay. Settings is good and start, obviously. So let's jump up here to the view menu, photo booth shortcuts. And now we can choose which options we want enabled and which ones we want disabled, and we can also rename them. So I'm going to turn off printer setup because we can access that through the layout, and we don't want photo booth setup wizard either. We're going to keep print layout, we'll just call it layout. Advanced settings, just going to rename to admin. I think it's shorter and sweeter. And let's have a look. Start photo booth, yep, we'll keep that, but let's just call it start. And we'll enable sharing status, which just lets us see the status of our emails that are being sent, for example. And we can even adjust the size of the buttons, maybe make them just a little bit bigger. So we'll OK that. Okay, so we've okayed that, and now we have these four simple buttons up here: layout, admin, start, and status. So if we click on layout, that'll take us to our print layout section, so staff could just load in a new print layout quite easily. Admin takes us to the settings. Start button obviously starts, and status will bring us to the email or the sharing text status. We can take that a step further. Now that in fact, one other thing we should add, I almost forgot about, we'll go back into here, is camera settings, which we'll just call camera. Okay, so now we have layout, camera, admin, start, status. So camera lets staff adjust the camera settings, which now means we sort of don't need this panel here on the right, and we could just turn that off. So now we have a nice, simple, clean setup that really just gives staff access to the things that they need. Now, perhaps you don't even want them to have access to the settings, so you could actually just go ahead and turn that off altogether. And so now they just have access to layout, camera, start, and status, maybe just the things they need. So there you go. Configurable on the front end, but also quite configurable on the back end as well.